Are you a fan of Onward? Have you ever wanted it to be a little bit more like CSGO? Well, today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Pavlov VR. Hey guys, this is Moriarty.
And I'm CryptoSpook.
And I really think that this game is best described as Counter-Strike, but it's more of the deathmatch mode than anything else. And there's definitely a lot of that Onward in there, but maybe that's just because of the format of the game itself, where you're doing your trackpad movement and trying to shoot people being tactical. And there's a lot of that in there. It's definitely a more tactical type of game, similar to Onward. I actually found that it didn't remind me of Onward very much after I'd played it for more than a few minutes, mostly because it's very enclosed.
And it is very much so a tactical shooter.
It's very, very tactical. Now, I'm okay with that, except for the fact that the entire tutorial is useless. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to reload a gun until I got into a firefight.
Yeah, you probably should have played around a little bit more in the tutorial in that case, which I believe the game launches you directly into the tutorial, which was actually quite confusing because they didn't tell you how to get out of it. So, I mean, I guess that's a good tutorial system because you legitimately have to figure the game out before you can get into the game.
I suppose. The tutorial is essentially just a room. You're in a room and you move around and then there's the guns there. I didn't find any ammo in my tutorial.
It was on your hip.
There you go. See, like I had no way of knowing any of this stuff and it didn't give you any messages. It told you absolutely nothing. This is another case of a game in VR that gives you too little information. As we are always saying, in VR games especially, you have to do more of a tutorial or we're not going to know what you're trying to do, especially if it's not immediately intuitive. Pulling something out of a pack on my leg is not immediately intuitive.
No, it's really not. And even after I got into the game itself and started playing online, it took me probably 4 or 5 rounds before I figured out what I was actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that annoyed me the most, and I really, let me say I enjoyed this game. I'm somebody who gets sick in these kind of trackpad movement games. I didn't get sick. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was fun. It still annoyed me, and it annoyed me because I was having fun. That is that I had no idea how to get my gun to actually stick on my side like it's supposed to. Couldn't figure that out. I couldn't figure out how to pull out a grenade and actually throw it without dropping my gun.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that you have to put the guns down so you can actually interact with things, which is something that you don't really think about very often, but that is pretty much how it is in real life.
It was more like, okay, so I literally have to drop my gun on the ground in order to pull out a grenade. There was nothing intuitive about it. It was super disappointing. I could not figure out how to reload my pistol. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Couldn't figure out how to get the clip out. Like, when you're holding an assault rifle, you just kind of grab the clip and toss it to the side and pull out a new one and pull it in and then rack. But with the pistol, I couldn't figure out how to get the cartridge out.
All of this stuff was explained on the wall in the launch area of the game, and I actually blew right by it myself, so I can't really blame you for doing the same thing. But I did eventually notice that it was there because I couldn't figure out how to reload or do any of that stuff till I actually looked at the posters on the wall that told you what the things were. I mean, I guess that is one way to do it, but it's not exactly ideal.
You know what? I'm more than happy. Mr. Pavlov designer, contact me and I will give you my voice. And I will do the voiceovers so that people can actually play your game. Because as it stands now, I like your game, but I can't play your game. And I can't recommend your game to be played because I don't know how to play it.
Now, I'll take a different tack. I would recommend the game, but I will agree with you completely that the tutorial system needs pretty much all of the work.
So altogether, the game is cool and it has some cool graphics. It looks fantastic. It's a little muddled, but I get that in the realistic games, you tend to have a lot of muddled textures, especially in Onward, which I complained about everything being brown. This has some of that problem too, where everybody's just kind of gray. But it does have color because it has like office dorm rooms and things like that where you're going to have beige colors where people stick out really heavily. You have server rooms where they blend in very well. It's definitely more realistic and I'm okay with that. It looks good. Everything feels good. It's just very, very unnatural how some of the things work. On top of that, I personally had an issue where everything seemed a little too low. I think that it thought I was way taller than I was. Like I had to reach way down to get a clip. It was definitely not waist high.
So you can redo the calibration, because I actually had to redo the calibration. Mine got stuck.
Yeah, it just thought I was very tall, I think. I'm not sure that that actually helped me in the game, because I think everybody saw this lumbering giant come walking.
I keep my ammunition in my socks.
It wasn't the best thing. I still liked the game. I enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's very cool. And you know what? Once I started to figure out how to play the game, I had a lot more fun with it.
I think they absolutely must start building versions of the CSGO levels in this game.
Oh man, could you imagine playing Inferno on this? That would be so cool.
We're playing Office on this. It would be so much fun. You could even like make one like Dust 2 and you could call it like Sandy 2 or something. Oh gee, wonder where they got this map design. It's a mystery.
Just call it Sand 2.
I like it.
Altogether, I really like the game, and I think it looks really cool. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it is currently unplayable if you're not already in this scene. If you played Onward and you said, I'm tired of the giant open spaces,
And the people camping.
and I'm really tired of camping, I want to be able to play, and I want to play a deathmatchy kind of game, this is definitely the one for you. It is a lot of fun. It still needs tutorial work. It needs a lot of tutorial work. I cannot recommend this to you.
I absolutely can recommend this and do recommend this to you. I'm going to completely differ 180 degrees from Moriarty on this. I'm going to say this is one of the most pretty and well-polished shooters that I've seen in VR yet.
So there you go, guys. That's Pavlov VR. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Right now. Stop it right now. I want to know what you think. Have you played Onward? Does this remind you of Onward? Have you played Pavlov? If you haven't, that's okay too. Let me know if you'd like to play it. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the Patreon. Don't forget to comment so that you can be entered into the weekly contest where we give out a free game once a week. And as always,
We'll see you on the next one.